Imagine waking up to this, a prehistoric wilderness that is vast, untamed, and entirely indifferent to your survival. Early humans faced this world with a severe biological disadvantage. We lacked a thick rhinoceros hide, the lethal venom of a viper, or claws of a saber-toothed cat. Every morning began with a deficit. The tribe woke up with 0 guaranteed calories, and the biological clock was already counting down. Survival required a high-stakes balance: venture into the open to secure enough food, while avoiding the megafauna that viewed humans as a primary food source. To bridge this gap, humans relied on engineered solutions rather than raw physical power to navigate the next 24 hours. Foraging provided the baseline for survival. Tracking stationary food sources like berries, nuts, and edible roots offered a reliable, low-risk energy return. However, supporting a tribe required the massive caloric density found in meat. This necessitated hunting, which introduced a new level of physical danger. Refining stone to a sharp point concentrated kinetic energy, creating a massive mechanical advantage. Yet, a single human is still physically overwhelmed by a mammoth's size. Social cooperation changed this geometry. Coordinating multiple points of contact allowed humans to flank and trap the animal from undefendable angles. This collective pressure allowed a group to bring down animals 10 times their size, securing enough protein to feed the tribe for days. Social coordination, the ability to act as a single strategic unit, turned a group of physically vulnerable individuals into the most effective hunters on the landscape. By late afternoon, the sun began to set, and the primary threats shifted from biological predators to environmental ones. Resources required careful management. When water dried up or food became scarce, the tribe migrated, staying ahead of exhaustion. Because they were often on the move, they engineered portable protection. They utilized natural geography when possible, but often built shelters from branches and animal hides. The center of this evening sanctuary was fire. Fire provided a critical biological benefit: cooking. By breaking down tough fibers and neutralizing pathogens, fire made animal proteins significantly easier to digest, maximizing the energy they worked so hard to catch. The flames also acted as a defensive perimeter. The light and smoke deterred nocturnal predators, while the heat allowed the tribe to survive sub-zero nights. Mastering fire and shelter transformed the night from a period of extreme vulnerability into a time of relative safety. Inside that circle of firelight, with the immediate pressures of the hunt paused, the tribe found time for an activity that would define their future. This diagram illustrates intergenerational knowledge transfer. Elders passed down specific survival data: toxic plants, weather patterns, and stonecrafting. Learning early meant children avoided rediscovering basics. They started at a higher baseline, refining the tools of their ancestors. Every time the sun rose, it marked a victory. Merely surviving 24 hours in this environment was a massive success for the tribe. But the cycle never ended. Nature continued to shift, and unknown challenges always waited just beyond the light of the campfire. This specific cycle, the combination of collaborative labor and the compounding power of shared knowledge, is what allowed early humans to navigate the daily struggle for survival.